The Fatty presale is chugging along and plowing forward. This project should sound familiar from my original video 1 month ago. Currently, they have raised approximately $3.1 million of the $3.6 million hard cap. So people are buying. There are only a few stages of the presale left. If you are interested in participating, definitely use my referral link in the video description area for an up to 5% bonus on tokens. Obviously, the success of the project is no surprise for me. For example, if you just type in Fatty presale into YouTube, you get at least like 3-4 dozen videos on the project. Just a lot of coverage, huge marketing campaign. They have a lot of pretty big influencers covering it, like Joe Parise, get right there. And additionally on Twitter, it's just nonstop buzz. But the thing that excites me the most about the project, and is maybe one of the large contributes to its success, is this right here. So if you're a UFC fan, which I am, 2 months ago was a big fight, Alex Pereira versus, I don't know if I can pronounce his name correctly, Jiri Prochazka. It was the headline fight at UFC 303. Alex Pereira is known as the #1 fighter in the world, and here's how the fight went down. It was electric. So yes, as expected, Alex Pereira, the #1 fighter, he did win. That was in the second round. It was pretty even in the first round. Jiri put in a valiant effort initially. He just put his arm down for a split second and that kick hit him in the head. And now look at this right here. Jiri, that same guy, he is now a sponsor for the Fatty Project. There he is. That's him right there. More on that partnership later. Before we go any further, if you forget from my prior video, just to remind you that Fatty is not a meme coin, even though their character is very memeable, which certainly helps. This fat guy who needs to eat better and get in shape and shower. This project has multiple utilities, the main one being that they are building a game. They're a gaming company, and they're building the game with one of the top graphic design and gaming companies in Europe, in Czech Republic specifically, Clivio X. Maybe you've heard of them. You've almost certainly heard of some of the projects and clients they've worked with, such as Satoshi Labs, CoinBrain, and SuiPad. Additionally, more accolades for Fatty. They have been audited by pretty much the top auditing firm in crypto, Hacken. They have done KYC with the most reputable KYC firm in crypto, Certec, and the project has revealed, Fatty, they revealed that they plan on listing on 4 Tier 1 exchanges at TGE, which is planned for Q3, so next month. So again, 4 Tier 1, meaning 4 top 20 exchanges planned for next month. Now let's go over some of the recent accomplishments since my last video. So the first being the increased fundraise. When I did the first video a month ago, they had raised 1.8 million USDT. Now they've raised right around 3.1 million. People are buying. Again, if you do want to participate, use my referral link at the bottom for an up to 5% bonus on tokens. And again, this project is on 3 different chains: ETH, BNB, and Arbitrum. So you can invest with any of those 3 tokens, or with USDT or USDC on any of the 3 chains, or even with a credit card. Moving on, another accomplishment, this project, Fatty, they have received a big investment from a crypto VC firm called Majinx Capital. So maybe you've heard of them. They have a pretty impressive portfolio. There's their Fatty investment. They also invested in Layer 0. They are a huge Layer 2 blockchain, $400+ million market cap. They are just outside the top 100 on coinmarketcap.com. This fund is also invested in Sharkify, Merlin Starter, and Folks Finance. That's a well-known DeFi protocol on Algorand. The fund's founder, named Brian Pellegrino, has a huge Twitter following, 100,000 followers, and is very well known in the crypto space in general. And just the fact that a VC fund has invested is impressive, because VC firms, they do way more due diligence than the average crypto investor does. So their stamp of approval on their investment means a lot. Additionally, Fatty has announced that they've already signed 2 other VC investments. The deals have been closed, and they have 3 more in progress. Additionally, the team just announced new partnerships with Bloxroot Labs and Titan Builder. These partnerships are in efforts for Fatty to create a meme coin trading sniping bot that is faster than Bananagun. Remember, Bananagun's a huge company. They just got listed on Binance, 9-figure, multi-$100 million market cap. So Fatty, they're not just a game. They have multiple utilities. Moving on, Fatty's been listed on ICO Holder. They're the top sort of ICO rating page with a very high ranking, 4.73, based on a bunch of fundamentals such as the roadmap, the team's credentials, the utilities, etc. And before you say, okay, they probably list as for every project in Euro 5, that's not quite the case. You go to ICO Holder's main page, look at all these projects they're featuring: 3.7, 3.8, 4.05. There's Fatty with the highest, 4.73. Now, the team is fully doxxed, and there are a few new team members added since my last video, about half a dozen, mostly advisors that they brought on. Some of them have some pretty impressive resumes, like Lucas Stibor. Check it out. He is currently on the Forbes 30 under 30 list. Additionally, Han Kastic, he's a new advisor for Fatty. He is currently the chief product officer at Gamey. Gamey is one of the portfolio companies of Clevio. And check this out, he's held this position for 10 years, and then he scaled this company, Gamey, to the point they were just bought out for $8 million by Animoca Brands, a huge gaming corporation. So this guy, he knows how to scale companies. Let's move on to the utilities. So this Project Fatty has two main utilities. There is Fat Boy, the play-to-earn game. Then there's the other one. It's going to be a mobile game. You'll be able to download it on the App Store and Google Play. Then the other utility is Fat Bot. That is a meme coin trading bot, a sniping bot. First, we're going to talk about the game, Fat Boy. So it's a play-to-earn game in the Tamagotchi style. What Tamagotchi means is that refers to like virtual pet simulation games where you have a pet and then you bathe your pet, you clean your pet, you feed your pet, and you want your pet to get healthy. But instead of being about a pet, it's going to be about a human, Fatty. Fatty is the character that you are. Basically, the game ties in with hunger, fun, hygiene, and energy. Your goal is to keep Fatty healthy, keep him well-fed, keep him in shape, keep him losing weight, keep him clean, and all that stuff. And the way the play-to-earn game works is that there are certain challenges, and then you and your Fatty character compete against a bunch of other players and their characters. And then first, all the players put in their Fatty tokens to the deposit pool. Then you complete a bunch of challenges, and the person whose Fatty character loses the most weight and then runs the most miles in the gym and eats the healthiest meals, he gets to keep the Fatty pool. So it's a basic play-to-earn model. There will also be a beta test. So if you want a test-to-earn game, you want to play the game before it comes out and give the project feedback, then 1% of the token supply will be set aside for beta testers. Now, here are a few short clips of what the game looks like. The game's not out yet, but just go to the Fatty page, scroll to the bottom. Here's a look at some of the challenges. So turn the volume up, click on that. So see, you like put him on a treadmill, make sure he's running at a fast pace. What else do we have here? You can get to choose, does he get to eat a burger or like a hot dog? Which one's healthier? Here he's just jumping around. There's one he's like, here he's in the shower, etc. You got to clean him, make sure he cleans all the right spots. And so now the partnership with UFC fighter Hiri Projaka should make more sense to you, because as a professional fighter with a 30-5 record, this guy represents peak energy, peak stamina, peak performance, all the things that you're trying to make your Fatty character in the game succeed at. And then here's the trailer that he made with the Fatty team for the game. Now he's training his Fatty character, getting him in the ring, teaching him some technique. Even the Instagram models that they have in the video, they also represent peak in shape and it's peak energy. So this is a great sponsorship if you ask me. And now more about Fatbot, the trading sniping bot. So if you don't use a trading bot by now, you are seriously missing out. I use one almost every day, about 3-4 days a week, and I use it for every trade I make on Ethereum and Solana. What a trading bot does is, one advantage is that it allows you to quickly snipe into brand new contract launches, and you get those immediate low prices before somebody trying to buy on, say, Uniswap or Radium get. Number two, the more common advantage, the one I use it for, is it prevents you from getting MEV sandwich bot. That looks like this right here. These two $10,000 trades, this $300 trade, all the exact same second. So this guy's trying to sell $300. He actually gets a price 30% lower than what he should get because he got MEV sandwich bot. So you just get wrecked on that kind of stuff if you don't use a trading bot. Fatty's trading bot, it also has revenue sharing. So 50% of the revenues that the Fatty bot earns through fees, that will go back to Fatty holders. And the more Fatty tokens you hold, the higher the percentage of the 50 that you get. So hold more Fatty tokens, and all revenue share will be paid out in Sol or ETH. And then additionally, trading bot tokens do perform well. So Fatty, it's not live yet, but when it does, this is definitely something that is going to help the price in my mind. If you look at Banana Gun, that's another trading bot token. They're currently at a $140 million market cap. They launched at less than a $10 million market cap. They peaked at over a $200 million market cap. And even more impressive, as mentioned, they are listed on Binance, the Holy Grail. They're also listed on Gate, Huobi, KuCoin, BitGet. So trading bots are big business. Now, the team I'm not really going to go over because I've already touched on, but everyone is obviously fully doxxed. Here's the 5 or 6 new team members, mostly advisors, and the existing team members. I covered that in the last video, but it's a big team, several dozen of them, all fully doxxed, basically gaming industry veterans and cryptocurrency industry veterans, very credentialed backgrounds. Definitely check out their LinkedIn pages here if you are so inclined. The project also has an incubator. Moon 5 Labs is incubating this project. So what that does is incubators sort of bring all the moving pieces together. They connect the team with the exchanges, with the influencers, with the partners. So they see a project from start to completion. Moon 5 Labs is one of the more successful and well-known incubators. They've worked with some big projects like Space Catch. It's a project I've covered before, very profitable. Gaming Presale, there's the Fatty page. And then they've also worked with Run Wago, a sustainable earn-to-run app. So they worked with pretty cool projects. They're also partners with Clevio, the gaming company I mentioned earlier, Pixelfield, another even bigger gaming company in Europe, and Binance Square. So Moon 5 Labs, they have a page on Binance Square. I mean, Binance recognizes them as a credentialed and legit incubator in the space. Now let's move on to the tokenomics. So it's pretty straightforward here. So the one thing I want to point out, so the initial market cap will be 990,000. That's very low. So the potential for the 10, the 50, the 100x is very there. Initial price 16 cents, current price 21 cents, final price 30%. The TGE again is planned in Q3, so that's next month. And then here's what I also want to mention: the vesting. So here are the different vesting schedules for each round. It's slightly different, but it's better vesting for the pre-sale investors than for the team and the VC. Check this out: if you invest in the pre-sale, there is between 5% and 10% unlocked at TGE at launch day, depending on which round. And then the total vesting, depending on which round, is between 14 months and 18 months, so a little over a year. In contrary, the team, so they have nothing unlocked at launch day, nothing. And then they have 3 years fully launched, not just over a year. VC, again, it's not quite as good as the pre-sale round. Nothing is unlocked at launch. And then 20 months linear vesting after the 4 months close. So that is another longer vesting than the pre-sale investor. Now, looking at the roadmap, you can see this project production started in 2023. So this is not your typical, say, meme coin, which was just created the week before. No, they've been working on this for almost 2 years. A lot has gone into it. You can look at the roadmap in further detail if you want. Key point to mention, so the TGE launch that is planned for next month, Q3. And again, they have 4 Tier 1 exchange listings planned at launch. 4 top 20 exchanges planned. And again, if you want to participate, definitely use my referral link at the bottom. Just connect your wallet. You get an up to 5% bonus on tokens using my link, so you might as well. You're just turning down free tokens. You can participate using either ETH, ARB, or BNB. I participate in the pre-sale myself. Why? Because I think it is going to be profitable. I don't invest in too many pre-sales, but this one, it checks all the boxes. I've worked with the team before. They are great to work with. The last project, Space Catch, was very, very profitable. This one is 2 great utilities with the game and trading bot. There's the incubator element, which that definitely helps the project be successful. And the character is just very, very memeable, Fatty. I like it. So do your own due diligence yourself. Links are at the bottom. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I will be back tomorrow with a new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.